everybody. This afternoon, I just want to briefly go over carnets. And if you travel internationally for business and you take equipment with you, professional equipment with you for your business, you will need a carnet. So this is what we're going to go over today. And I know it's like one of those subjects that you might be like, what the heck is she talking about? But I'm going to share through my experience why you need a carnet and why they're so very important to have with you. First of all, we'll briefly go over how it's spelled. Looks a little silly. Carnet, C-A-R-N-E-T. It's actually pronounced Carnet, K-A-R-N-A-Y. What a carnet is basically like a passport for your merchandise that you are traveling with. When you travel internationally, you have to have a passport for yourself, show where you're coming from, how long you're going to be there and why. Same thing goes if you're taking equipment with you, professional type equipment. Mainly the people who would use this would be somebody who's maybe in advertising. When I use this, I was working for a defense and aerospace company. We were going out to do a site survey for an airport, and I had to take differential GPS equipment with me. So that's basically what a carnet is. And it's often also referred to as an ATA, which means admissions, temporary admission. Silly government acronym. Let's just roll with it and go, and we'll just say a carnet. How do you know if you need a carnet? Well, ask yourself, are you traveling internationally for business? Are you going to be taking some professional business equipment with you while you travel internationally, And will the equipment be coming back with you or merchandise be coming back with you within the next 12 months? If you answered yes to that, then more than likely you need a carnet. If not, you could become detained in customs, not only in the United States, but overseas in another country. And let me tell you from experience, that is not a position you want to be in. Basically, I took my passport away, said that I needed to pay $700 cash in US dollars, and until then, I did not get my $30,000 differential GPS equipment back. I, at the time, was in a Muslim country, predominantly Muslim country, the United Arab Emirates. I was terrified, especially as a female in that country, traveling alone. I did hold it together and made it out of the airport after about a 2-hour ordeal. On my way back, however, into the United States, after I had already been traveling for 21 hours, I missed my connection when I arrived back in the United States going through customs because I didn't have my carnet. And I worked for a billion-dollar company. I worked for a multi-million-dollar company that was a subsidiary for a multi-billion-dollar company. So you can ask yourself, why would this multi-billion-dollar company not think to send their employees with carnets when they're traveling internationally with $30,000 worth of equipment, just hand carrying it from country to country? Maybe because there were men that carried it before that they really didn't, make a big deal out of it. But I guess seeing a female with it, they kind of thought, maybe she looks a little out of place here. So definitely do your research and make sure you know if you need a carnet or not. And how you could obtain one is actually pretty simple. There is a website, briefly show you here, uscib.org, which stands for United States Council for International Business. This website will help you obtain all the information that you need in order to get an application started for a carnet. All you need is the tax identification number. You just need all the information about the merchandise, and it's good for 12 months from the date of issue. And you would just need to vaguely know about what time you would be traveling and what countries, and they can be amended at any point in time. But this will ensure that you won't cost your company extra money, extra few hundreds or possibly thousands of dollars. It is what it came out for me because I had a flight delay. I missed one flight and I had a flight delay because of this. Which had to change, when my luggage arrived, when my driver arrived, when I arrived back home, the amount of time that I was still being paid for my travel. So it may sound like a silly piece of paper initially, like, why do I need this? But let me again tell you from experience, you need that piece of paper. Make sure you have it. That way you can go in and out of country without having any problems. And you don't cause yourself more stress. You don't cost the company extra money. So thank you for listening. I know it seems like a little boring of a topic, but it's something that I learned the hard way. It's a very important piece of paper to always have with me. I will always, 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 when traveling internationally for work, have my carnet. Thanks, everyone. Have a great afternoon.